present at the next meeting or something similar to that. But I'm hesitant to kind of litigate their application right now, without having a chance to look at them.
Well, I'm hesitant to have you do that. I wanna know what the statute, if there's a state statute for that, I wanna know what it says. We've got 3-218, basically it says that we can override that by what's in I believe it's 102.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Okay, at the last meeting, I believe Zach's the one that brought it up. He said, I want to be very clear about what we're voting on here. He said, if I vote for this, then the way it's gonna play out is Clinton's gonna check it out. If Clinton finds something wrong, then he's gonna tell Josie something's wrong, and then she's gonna have 5 days before it's pulled. Okay? So did you tell her there was something wrong and gave her 5 days?
Right. Today at noon would have been is when it technically became suspended.
And you requested that the 2 city codes regarding the 300 feet from the church be fixed and clarification.
Right, which she did clarify the last two, and
The
she
use.
brought the letter for the. So the only other one is the zoning issue that Margot stated was there. So.
Which could be waived.
Well, I don't know if there's a way of you just letting her be until we figure out what to do. I don't know.
I'm not abusing it.
But she
Pardon
needs-
me?
I'm not abusing it.
She
No, I
needs a
know.
plan, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I personally think it's a good idea. I thought it was a very unique idea when you brought it before the council. And I'm hoping we can work this out.
So what do
I guess
we
what do I
need
have to do now? What do you need me to do?
Well, that's what I was asking the council. Can we table it, review it?
I'd like to resolve this tonight if possible. All I keep hearing from you is, well, it's a good idea, we're gonna do it, we're gonna support it, we're gonna approve it. Why don't we do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a technicality that we have to approve, okay? We can work with it. I just, seems like we're making a mountain out of this thing.
I agree, and it's my opinion that we put Josie in this position anyway, because we should have never issued her the CMB in the first place if she didn't have these things. So we're the ones that put her in this position, so why are we now making it this much more difficult? It just seems kind of silly.
You wanna put that in?
I would make that motion, you help me out here if you would, Zach.
Basically would be,
To grant a waiver for good cause, shown to the governing body.
Is that 3-102D?
Yes. Basically following that language.
okay.
Which, if there was a state statute that was saying that it couldn't be in violation of the ordinances, it wouldn't be if you granted the waiver.
Yeah.
So even in the event of the state statute, I believe, 3-102D should be enough.
That's my motion.
Okay, I'll second that. Any
Can
further
you
discussion?
repeat that city code, number, please?
It's 102,
3-102D.
Thank you.
And we're under the belief that by doing, if we give her the waiver, then we can, give her CMB back tonight, is that right?
I don't think it's been taken from her yet.
Yeah, it was at noon. At noon today, it would have been suspended for the 30 days, since the letter was served 5 days prior to, which on Thursday. So I'm assuming by this action, then that would nullify that suspension. I think is what he's. That's my
That
understanding.
sounds correct to me.
Okay. I'll call for the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0.
Thank you.
We're good to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Okay, yeah, you can already hear it.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry, Zach. I didn't mean for you.
Somebody said when you started helping me that you're.
Okay. Any of the council wish to address
Thank you.
any issues?
before Josie leaves, Josie, I'd like to say I'm not against this, and I voted against it, but I simply think that we need to follow the rules and codes.
I did. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you all so much.
Anybody else? Department reports, Quentin,
I've got nothing.
nothing? Margot,
No, more set questions.
Mac?
Not so much a department report, but just kind of like a general, you know, when I review the city, packet each week, I do my best to do research and check in and make sure everything kind of, give everything a look over, make sure we're in compliance. And so if there are issues, with new ordinances and things like that, or you worry about violation of the statute or something, if any council member will email me in advance, I'm more than happy to take a look at it and then prepare something even just for, the council to at least have, kind of a common ground we can all work from.
Okay.
So that way, you know, I'm most prepared and we're all most prepared because, again, I'm more than happy to do any legal research we need, I just need to be able to anticipate it. So that's really important.
Okay, thank you. Tiffany,
I have nothing further.
okay. Public forum, anyone wish to address the council? Meeting now, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'm making a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second? I'll second it.
Wow.
Any further discussion about that? All those in favor, signify by